So first you want to start off by tracing your template onto the foam, and it can be as big or as small as you want. And I'll try to link this template down below in the description box, so you can use it if you want. So now let's move on to the next step. Okay, so this is when it starts getting a little bit tricky. You want to start drawing out the details on the rows, and you can use your template for help, but I just drew mine on by hand. And I think it looks pretty good. But if you find this too challenging, you can just paint on the details if you want. So now we can start cutting this out. So here is what it looks like so far. And it's okay if the sides do not look perfect, because we're going to be rounding those off later. And as you can see, I've already started to add in the detail. So what you want to do is you want to just cut off the pen lines that you just drew, like this. And then you just want to round it off. And I'll show you again. So you just want to basically just go around the pen lines, and then just round it off. And again, if you find this too challenging, you can just paint on the details later. So I'm just going to finish that. So here it is once I cut off all of the pen lines. And I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. So now we can start rounding off the sides and the bottom. So what you want to do is you just want to make curved cuts like this. So you just want to keep doing that all the way around the squishy. So I'm just going to finish. So here is what the final shape looks like. And as you can see, I rounded off the bottom. And you just want to make it as smooth as possible. And you also want to make some indents showing where the petals are. So basically just like that. So now we can finally start painting it. So now it is up to you what colour you want to paint your rose. So you can paint it pink, white, red, whatever colour you want. I was originally going to do light pink, but I decided to do a bit of a darker pink. So all I did was I just mixed some of this pastel pink paint and then some of this magenta-ish pink, and I just painted the whole thing. So now let's move on to the next step. So lastly, what you want to do is you want to paint on basically a star shape at the bottom of the rose using your green puffy paint, and you just want to do 5 points, and you also want to paint on a little dot in the middle. And I know it's not completely even, but that's okay. So now you just want to let this dry and then your squishy will be done. So here it is once it is all dry. And it's pretty squishy. And I know it doesn't look completely realistic, but this was really the best that I could do. And again, it's completely up to you how you want to make yours. You can just paint on the details if you want, if you find it too difficult cutting them out. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and as always, please feel free to request more squishy tutorials or video ideas you'd like me to do in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!